Good day, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We got River in the back of the truck here. It's a bumpy ride. Hey, River. Well, what we're doing is looking for a spot to camp. It's kind of a weird day. I just packed very quickly through a bunch of stuff in the back of my truck and just looking for a clearing on the side of this logging road. Find a spot to camp for the night. Nothing special, doesn't have to be fantastic. I'm just gonna chill, have a fire, cook a steak. I don't know where I'm gonna sleep. I might sleep in the back of the truck. I threw a tarp in the back of the truck too, so we can sleep in that, but we're looking for a spot. And so far, it hasn't been too fruitful. Lots of logging going on up here. And I believe it's hunting season, so that's a concern as well. What do you think, River? What do you think, girl? What do you think? Well, it's not much. It looks like River's made herself at home. It's just a little spot off the side of the road. Bit of a view of a pond. I'm sure River will go for a dip later. Oh, she's headed there already. River, come on. Hey. River, come. Let's go. Good girl. Good girl. I don't want you getting wet. Yeah, I think this will be okay. This will be okay. It's a sandy soil here. It's all sand and gravel, so I can build a fire right there after I move some of these pine needles away. River seems to like it. Super simple night. I'm just going to hang my tarp off my truck maybe. I even threw firewood in the truck, so super easy. Just gonna chill, have a steak, see what happens. Come on. Let's go. Oh, you gonna help? Oh, get the stick. You gonna help? Oh, help me. Come on. Get it. Get the stick. Oh, thanks for your help. You've been so helpful. Good girl. If there's water, this dog will find it. Oh, you found the water, did you? Oh my goodness. What a nutcase. Oh, time to take a break. I've been playing with my dog here. She is a handful, in case you haven't guessed. She finds a mud puddle, she's in it. Hey girl? Yes. 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 Might have to tie her up for a while. She loves those mud puddles. It's been a long day. Not a hard day, just a long day. Just gonna have a quick beer before I get the fire going. So, last minute trip. I didn't exactly know where I was going. I have a Crown Land app on my phone, so I headed out searching, and the place I wanted to explore was closed up. The Ministry of Natural Resources closed the road for some reason, I don't know. So I just cruised around, went down alternate roads, came upon this area. It's alright. It's alright. I don't think it's as pretty as where I want it to go. There's not as much water, but it'll do for the night. Get the job done. It's a whole different thing camping like this with a dog, I tell you. She is madness. She's running up and down the ATV trail, running all around, digging in mud puddles. She's got a lot of energy, man. A lot of energy. She's one of those dogs that if you don't know how to handle her, will end up in the shelter. And that's where she was headed when I got her. But she's just a fantastic dog. I've had these types of dogs before, so I'm alright. We'll get her all straightened out. I love all that energy. I think it's going to be a nice night. No rain expected. Got the tarp up. It's kind of ugly. I'll show you that in a minute. But it'll do the trick. I'm just going to sleep on the ground under the tarp beside the truck. Should be a good night. Hopefully old River dries off. She's soaking wet, covered in mud. She's got me covered in mud. Oh well, part of the fun. I feel like I'm really cheating today. Drove my truck right in using a lighter. I brought firewood. Sometimes the easy way is the nice way to go. Should light. Everything's pretty dry. If not, we'll do it again. There we go. There we go. What's going on, buddy? Stay out of the fire. We're gonna have a steak later? Yeah, we are. There we go. She's on her way. There's a active logging operation going on here. So I think that's possibly why the road I wanted to take was closed. But I'm not sure. Here's a pretty neat addition to this TJM mini fire anchor. It's like a little mini frying pan built right in. We got the pot hook and the grill, so that's really all you need right there. Fry, grill, and boil water. Nice little setup. Please don't mind my filthy hands. My dog is disgustingly dirty. And she comes over and of course she gets her dirt all over me. So she'll be getting a bath tomorrow when we get home. And so will the back of my truck, I'm sure. Yeah, you're dirty. You can't have these, River. You can't have these. They're onions. I guess everybody knows onions are not good for dogs. Poisonous, actually. So don't feed your dogs onions. I kind of want to get this steak on because it's so thick. It's going to take a while to cook. And I know it's thick. It's too big for me. But I am going to share it with River. And when I packaged it at home, it was intended for 2 people. So, we'll do our best. But that's a nice prime rib steak. I'm not going to season it because River's getting a good portion of it too. Here we go, the big flip. Did I screw it up? It wouldn't be the first time. Oh, that fire's hot. Woo! Oh, I don't think I messed it up. I think I got it just in the nick of time. Look at that sizzle, baby. Look at that sizzle. I haven't used this little frying pan yet, or griddle, or whatever you want to call it. I seasoned it at home. That's about it. I think I'm gonna like it though. I think it's about 7 inches or 8 inches, so that's a nice size. Onions are sizzling away. Oh man, they smell good. I am gonna season the onions since River isn't getting any of those anyway. Sweet. Oh my goodness. Do not get a German Shepherd. Hey, come on, get up here. I'm gonna have to tie you up. I'm gonna have to tie you up. River's in jail. She won't stay out of the mud. I had to tie her up. Oh well, she'll learn one day. She'll grow up. Not too fast, I hope. This little attachment, TGM, works very well. All I wanted was to buy an additional arm to put a frying pan on. But then Trevor said these are new. Maybe I could try one of these. And I like it. I really do. High carbon steel, so it really conducts heat well. That's one thing about stainless steel and titanium. It doesn't conduct heat as well as high carbon steel. Actually, high carbon steel conducts heat better than cast iron. It's a fact. Pretty good stuff. Let's call that done. Oh yeah. Oh my, that is a big steak. And onions, mushrooms, yum. This little griddle's pretty awesome. Okay, let's check it out. River's hungry. She actually had a big bowl of kibble already. But she's gonna get a good portion of this. Aren't you, girl? Oh, you're filthy. Looking good. Oh, I think I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good. Oh yeah. Medium rare. Yes. Good. All right. I would say focus. A little more done on one side than the other, but I can live with that. That was a thick steak. And the flavor. Beautiful. Whoever wants some steak? Hey, want some steak? Come here. Come here, girl. Come here. That's cool. Come here. Sit. Good girl. Yeah. Gentle. Yeah. Gentle. I guess that's gentle. You are filthy. Look at you. No, don't get your nose out of there. Actually, I was looking for a dog for a little while before I got River. But I was not looking for a German Shepherd. I thought about getting a Labrador Retriever. Great dogs. Just kind of wake up in the morning and they come up to you and you ask, what can I do for you today? How can I please you now? And I did not want a German Shepherd. And these guys came up and my wife went and got them. And I'm glad she did. She went and got them, and both of the dogs are amazing. And I'm really sold on the breed now, the German Shepherd breed. They're easy to train, they want to please, and they have a lot going for them. And a few of you have already reached out telling me you had German Shepherds and you had wonderful experiences with them, so let me know in the comments down below. Have you ever had a GSD? Let me know what kind of dog it was for you. Or let me know about any dog you have. Your Labs, your Golden Retrievers, your Labradoodles, doesn't matter. Tell me your dog stories down below. I want to hear. Oh, River, that is my bed. Oh, go to bed. Oh, come on. Lie down. Lie down. Oh, I hate puppies. Oh. Hey. Be a good girl. Good night. There you go. Morning. Coffee time. Hey River, is it coffee time? Yeah. Well, River got me up about 7 o'clock, which is still dark. You hear the logging operation I mentioned? Yeah. It's loud. I don't think I'm going to stick around too much this morning. Kind of annoying. Yeah, this whole area is Crown land, which means the public can use it, but they do give lumber companies rights to cut trees in certain areas at certain times. So, hopefully sustainably. Can't wait for the coffee. So this was our setup last night. I had a sleeping bag, River had wool blanket, and another wool blanket, a lighter one, a couple sleeping pads. I think we were both warm. She didn't stay under the blanket much. Maybe I'll bring her bed from home next time. She'll be more comfortable. But she did have that Savoda sleeping pad, which is pretty comfortable. I've slept on it. Come on. Anyway, we did okay, didn't we, girl? Yes, we did okay. Hey, did we do okay? Yeah. It was a warm night, actually. Pretty warm. So good. Okay, coffee number 2. I think this one will put a little something in it. Coffee liqueur. This isn't Kahlua. I thought it was Kahlua, but now I remember it's Kraken coffee liqueur. Kraken, very nice. Make a nice rum. My wife bought me this coffee liqueur. Delicious stuff. Shaping into a beautiful day. Warm. For the end of October, it's very warm. One more should do it. Yeah. Well, that's about it. Camp is packed up. Fire is properly out. Took a lot of water to put that fire out. And just when I pack up camp, the logging operation decides to take a break. So I could have stayed, made some breakfast, but you know what? I have a lot to do today. It's not a bad idea to get home and get her done. Thanks very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. We both appreciate it a lot. All the gear I use is listed down below in the description if you're interested in checking it out at all. Ready to hit the road, River? Come on, girl. Come on. Let's go. Go get your wobby. Hey, come on. Come on. Leave that bird alone. Thanks again for watching.